Hello students, welcome to Matchup Maths. In previous video, we learned how to solve linear equation. In this video, we will learn the application of linear equation. Now, you will think that how is linear equation helpful in our daily life? So, let us take an example. Now, you go to a shop to buy chocolates. Now, you buy 1 dairy milk of rupees 20 and 3 gems. But you don't know the price of gems. So, you assume that gems is of rupees X. Yes. Now, as you buy 3 gems, it will cost you 3x. Now, you buy a dairy milk of rupees 20 and 3 gems that cost 3x. And a shopkeeper gives you a bill of rupees 50. So, here 3x will be equal to 50 minus 20. You can know the price of gems from this linear equation. So here 3x is equals to 30. So you get x is equals to 30 by 3. So x is equals to 10. So the price of gems is 10 rupees. I hope you understood this example. In exercise 2.2, you are given the problem statements and you need to convert them into linear equation and find the solution. So let us solve the first example of exercise 2.2. It states if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. What is the number? So let us assume that number is x. Now let us solve this step by step. So if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, so it will be x minus 1 by 2 and multiply the result by 1 by 2. So after subtracting, the result is x minus 1 by 2. So multiply it by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8 which is equals to 1 by 8. So let's open this bracket. So we will get x by 2 minus 1 by 4 is equals to 1 by 8. So x by 2 is equals to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4. Therefore, x by 2 is equals to, when you take the LCM of 4 and 8, you get 8. So here it will be 1 plus 2 by 8. So we get x by 2 is equals to 3 by 8. So here x is equals to 3 by 8 into 2. So when we divide 8 by 2, we get 4. So here it will be 4. So we get x is equals to 3 by 4. So the number is 3 by 4. The second question is, the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth? See, here we don't know length as well as breadth. But we cannot take both of them as x. Why? Because our swimming pool is of rectangular shape and it does not have same length and breadth. Why? Because we are given that length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So we will assume that breadth is x meter and the length is twice its breadth and 2 more. So it will be this. Now we are given perimeter. We know that perimeter of rectangle is equals to 2 into L plus B. Yes. So our perimeter is 154 which is equals to 2. We will substitute the value of length and breadth. So length is 2x plus 2 and breadth is x. So here it will be 154 is equals to 2 into 3x plus 2. So we get 154 by 2 is equals to 3x plus 2. When we divide 154 by 2, we get 77. So 77 is equals to 3x plus 2. So we can write 3x is equals to 77 minus 2. So 3x is equals to 75. So x is equals to 75 by 3. Which is equals to 25. So we get breadth as 25 meter and so the length will be 2 into 25 plus 2. So 50 plus 2, that is 52 meter. So we get length as 52 meter and breadth as 25 meter. The third question is, the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. The perimeter of the triangle is 4 into 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length of either of the remaining equal sides? See, from the question, it is clear that the triangle is isosceles. And in isosceles triangle, the length of two sides are equal. So let us assume that the length of each of equal sides is x centimeter. Yes. Now see, we are given the perimeter, and perimeter of triangle is equals to sum of all sides. So here the perimeter will be, we are given base, so it will be 4 by 3 plus x plus x. Now see, we are given perimeter in mixed fraction, that is 4 2 by 15. So we need to convert it into normal fraction. So 15 into 4 is 60 plus 2, that is 62 by 15. So here it is 62 by 15 is equals to 4 by 3 plus 2x. So we will get 62 by 15 minus 4 by 3 is equals to 2x. When we will take the LCM of 15 and 3, we will get 15. So here it will be 62 minus 3 into 5 and 4 into 5. So here it will be 20 by 15 is equals to 2x. Now 62 minus 20 is 42 by 15 is equals to 2x. So we get x is equals to 42 by 15 into 2. So 2 21s are 42. So here x is equals to 21 by 15. 15 is 3 5s are and 21 is 3 7s are. So we get x is equals to 7 by 5. Now if we want to convert it into mixed fraction, it will be x is equals to 1 2 by 5. Why? Because 5 ones are 5 plus 2, that is 7 by 5. So the length of remaining side is 1 2 by 5 centimeter. Now fourth question is, sum of two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. Here we don't know two numbers, but we are given that if one number is x, the other number will be x plus 15. Yes, so let us assume that one number is x. So other number will be x plus 15. Now we are given that sum of two numbers is 95. So here it will be x plus 15 is equals to 95. So 2x plus 15 is equals to 95. So we get 2x is equals to 95 minus 15. So we get 2x is equals to 80. So x is equals to 80 by 2. So we get x is equals to 40. See, we got one number, that is 40, but we need to find other number. So other number will be x plus 15. So it is 40 plus 15. So we get 55. So the numbers are 40 and 55. The fifth question is, two numbers are in ratio 5:3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? See, here we are given that the numbers are in ratio. So what we will assume? We will assume that the numbers are 5x and 3x. Now we are given that they differ by 18. So here it will be 5x minus 3x is equals to 18. So 2x is equals to 18. So we get x is equals to 18 by 2. So x is equals to 9. So see, we have assumed that numbers are 5x and 3x. So the first number will be 5 into 9, that is 45, and the other number will be 3 into 9, that is 27. So the numbers are 45 and 27. The sixth question is 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? See, what is consecutive numbers? The numbers that occur continuously. Okay. So for example, 2, 3, 4. These are 3 consecutive integers. Yes. So let us suppose that these 3 consecutive integers are x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now we are given that they add up to 51. So x plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equals to 51. Now 3x plus 3 is equals to 51. So 3x is equals to 51 minus 3. So we get 3x is equals to 48. So x is equals to 48 by 3. So we get x is equals to 16. Now see, our first integer is x. So it will be 16. Other integer is x plus 1. So it will be 16 plus 1, that is 17. And the third integer is x plus 2. So 16 plus 2 is 18. So the consecutive integers are 16, 17 and 18. I hope you got solutions till here. We will solve more sums in the next video. I hope you liked it. So please do like, share and subscribe. And if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section or directly message us on our Instagram page. The link for Instagram is given in the description box. Thank you.